Good evening, Prasunna, Anuhya. So meanwhile, you can ask me some doubts from the previous topics. Okay, within 2-3 minutes, we can cover. Any doubts regarding here nouns? Yes, you can type here in the chatting box. If there are any doubts regarding the previous topic here, that is on nouns. So generally the exercises on nouns and verbs in the competitive exams, they appear okay as a subject verb agreement only. Subject verb agreement. Okay. So now here we should cover the next topic, the pronouns. If we complete here nouns and pronouns here, we can go with subject and verb agreement, which is technically called concord. Concord, C-O-N-C-O-R-D, concord. So nothing but it is the agreement between the subject and verb. For example, if the subject is singular, third person singular, okay, for regular actions, subject is third person singular, then here verb will be does form. Means we will add yes or es to the base form. Okay, for others, okay, nouns here, that is first person or second person or third person plural, we use a do form. Means we don't use here, okay, yes to verb. Okay, that comes in the subject verb agreement only. So we will discuss here. First, let us complete here pronounced chapter, and we can start. And any questions, guys? Here, just share your questions here from that one. Do maximum exercise from the book called Lucent's General English. Lucent's General English. Okay, you can download here a PDF copy also. It is available in the PDF form. You can download a free of cost. Lucent, Lucent, Lucent's General English. Okay, you can download its free copy. There are so many exercises. You can practice the exercise from them. Okay. Right. Now here, let us start our okay class. Can you see the screen, guys? Here, can you see the screen? Just say yes or no. Screen is visible. Okay, okay, very good. Yeah. Now here, today's topic here, grammar topic is pronouns. Okay, you know pronouns here. The word or word used instead of a noun in the name of okay, in the place of a name we use he or she, you, I, we, they, okay, yours, mine, okay, like this, that, okay, all these are called pronouns. Okay, I don't want to waste time here, but a concept you see here. Okay, when the same name is going to be repeated in the next sentence, don't use the name. Instead of name, okay, you have to use a pronoun. Is it clear? See here, see the example. Afifa went to Russia to study chemical engineering. Though Afifa missed Afifa's family. So here, these are repeated here. So when this name is repeated here, in the place of Afifa, you can say she. Missed Afifa's family. Instead of Afifa's family, her family. When Afifa first reached the place. Okay, here when she reached the place. Okay, Afifa soon felt at home in the place. She soon felt at home there. Okay, like that. So instead of using the same name again and again, you can use your pronouns. That is the concept actually, right? Okay, when the name is repeated second time, okay, if it is mentioned in the earlier sentence, don't mention the same name, okay, in the second sentence. In that place, use the pronouns. That's it. Okay. Now here, I will give you a brief, okay, introduction of these pronouns. Okay, then we can go to exercise directly, right? So, but listen to the concepts clearly. So, why we need to know these? So now kinds and uses of pronouns. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns means, okay, you see here, I, we, okay. These, okay, first person here, I is the first person, we is the second person. This is in subject case. And if they come in the object place, me and us. Okay. For second person, okay, singular and plural, you only. In the object place also you. Third person now, third person singular, he, she, plural they. Is it clear? Right? You see with third person singular, you see here. What is that? He, she, is we are using. Right? They is the plural form. Okay. In the object case here, him, her. He becomes him, she becomes her. And them, they becomes them in the object case. And with third person singular, we use has. Naren has a dog. Okay, she has a dog. He has a dog. Right? So we use has here with third person singular, has. Whereas with the third person plural, okay, you see, third, even this company here also, if it is companies, company has. If it is companies, like this, here we have to use have. If it is plural, we have to use have. Right? If it is singular, okay, we have to use has. Company has. Okay, so they have. Here we have to use they have. Right? Here we have to use here he has. Third person singular. He has. She has. Is it clear? Right? This, you know, we are aware of this one. Okay. Right? It has. If it is third person singular, has. And okay. Sharma knows him. Third person singular. Knows, does form we use. Okay. That we can say. And here, errors in this one, in the personal pronouns, let me tell you. Here, you see here, all of you see this, guys. Okay, can you see that? Note here, note that if you have to use more than one pronoun in the same sentence, in the subject place, okay, or in the object place, if you want to use more than one pronoun, okay, one personal pronoun, okay, I is always the last and you is always the first. For example, we should say you and I. Don't say I and you. Guys, listen to me. You and I got first division. You and I, okay, passed the examination. Don't say I and you passed the examination. Is it clear? Always give preference to second person as a courtesy. Okay. Then the third person and last I. I should be always last. You should be always first. Okay. This is in the positive statements only, generally in the positive statements. Okay. For example, okay, you, he, and I. Okay. won the prizes. You, he, and I won the prizes. Is it clear? Don't say I, you, and he won the prizes. Don't give priority to first person I. Is it clear? Okay, guys, are you listening here? In the errors will come in the usage of personal pronouns. Okay, right? Okay, errors are used in the case of here personal pronouns here. So always give preference to you, then he, then she. Okay, first you, then he or she, then last only I. Okay, but in the case of negative messages, negative information, okay, don't use this order here. Okay, don't say you and I failed in the examination. Don't say you and I couldn't win the prize. Okay, in the case of negative information, you should be first here. I, then you, and he. In the case of negative information, okay, you keep I in the beginning. I, you, and he failed in the examination. Right? In the case of negative information. Guys, this is very, very important. Note down. If you have pen with you, just note down. Okay. In case of positive statements, always here you should be first. Second here, third person he or she or they, and third here last I or we. In the case of positive statements. In the case of negative statements, first should be I, then second person you, and last here third person, okay, he or she or they. Okay, remember guys here. And so that will be generally here, okay, asked in the competitive exams. Okay, possessive pronouns, mine, ours, his, hers, theirs, these are called here possessive pronouns. Okay, for example, this book is mine. Mine is possessive pronoun. Is it clear? This is my book. In that case, my is the my is a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, demonstrative pronoun or adjective, you can say. This book is mine. There, mine is here pronoun. Ours is pronoun. His, hers, theirs, like that. Okay, and don't keep here any apostrophe for these here. Right? Don't keep after ours, after yours, after theirs, don't keep any apostrophe. So any doubt here? Next here, reflexive pronouns. Third category is the reflexive pronouns. Here, what is reflexive pronoun? I, myself, you, yourselves, they, themselves, he, himself, she, herself, myself, yourself, themselves. Okay, these are called reflexive pronouns. Why do we call them a reflexive pronouns? The result of the action again goes back onto the subject only. I saw myself in the mirror. Okay, who is the receiver of the verb here? I only. So that's why here, okay, the result is again reflected here back to the subject. Is it clear? That's why these are called reflexive pronoun. I saw myself in the mirror. Sarla cut herself. So the result of the action cut goes back onto Sarala. Reflects back onto Sarala. That's why these are called reflexive pronoun. Is it clear? Right? Okay. Yeah. Right. Guys, you see here, sometimes here, okay, the same, okay, sometimes these reflexive pronouns may be used to emphasize here something. Is it clear? That's why they are also called as emphatic pronouns, emphatic pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are also often used to emphasize the subject, noun or pronoun they represent. For example, okay, Akhtar painted the house himself, right? Here, himself means on his own, without anybody's help. Is it clear? We can run the business ourselves. So this here ourselves themselves are also called as emphatic pronouns. Okay. Result of the paint here goes on to the house. But himself, what about himself? Okay, to emphasize that he himself painted the house. Means without taking anybody's okay help. Is it clear? Right? And next one here are called here demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, those. Okay. So, okay, this is a fan here. Okay, this is okay. Here to demonstrate something here or somebody, we use this or that, these, those. Right? So no need to here. Okay, these are very easy. Okay. Indefinite pronouns. Again, the errors in the pronouns come in the indefinite in the form of indefinite pronouns. Okay. Guys, are you listening? Okay, shall I take attendance in between? Balram Reddy, just raise your hand. Okay, Chandragiri Bhargavi, raise your hand. Here, Bhavana Anangi, raise your hand. Bhavana, right. Next one, Hani Harika, raise your hand. Hani Harika. Hani Harika is absent. Okay. Jyoti, Yam Jyoti, Modukuri Jyoti, raise your hand. Right. Very good, guys. Here. Okay. Now here you can. Okay. Lower your hands. Drop your hands. Drop your hands, guys. Drop your hands. Okay. Now here, just let me tell you. Okay, there will be more here exercises on indefinite pronouns. What are indefinite here? They do not specify any particular person. If it is he, she, they indicate a particular person. Okay, which is mentioned here in the previous sentence. Is it clear? But indefinite pronouns here, they do not specify any particular person. Like here, some, any, okay, others, another, okay, someone, somebody. See these guys here, right here. Okay, you want to view it here with a more size. I will increase the font also. Yeah. So another, someone, somebody, something, everyone, everybody, everything. Okay, anyone, anybody. Okay, these are called here one, no one, nobody, nothing here. These are called indefinite pronouns because they are not specifying any definite person. Is it clear? And here we need to remember, okay, this everyone, everybody, everything, anyone, okay, anybody, no one, okay, nobody, nothing. All these are singular only, singular pronouns. Is it clear? Yeah, we have to say every one of them is clever. Don't say every one of them are clever. Okay? None of them is fit. Don't say none of them are fit for the job. Is it clear? So, you see here, she writes short stories. Some are very good. Some is the plural form. Okay. Here, he saw 3 tigers at Ranthambore, but I didn't see any. Any is singular only. I didn't see any tiger. No one knows here. No one or nobody. They can be okay used. No one, nobody. Both are same. Singular only. No one means singular. Knows here. When it is third person singular, we have to use here does form. No one knows. Okay. Everyone says. Everyone is also singular. Every one of them is singular. Everyone is singular. So we are using here does form. With verb we are using yes. Okay. Here, okay, the questions may come in the competitive exams, right? Okay. And sometimes here the numbers 1, 2, 3 can also be used as pronouns in the place of nouns. Okay. One should respect one's parents. Is it clear? One should respect one's country, like that. So here the one is nothing but it is a pronoun. Is it clear? Right? Okay. But if it is used with another noun, it becomes okay adjective. Three sisters. Here sisters is noun, three is adjective. Okay. Right? Next one here. Even indefinite pronouns also here. Other pronouns that can be used to refer number as well as quantity are all, many, several, okay, much, okay, none, more, most, both, few, a few, little, a little. So here okay, also here some questions may come. We should know the difference between few, a few, little, a little. Is it clear? What is the difference between a few and a few? A few is okay positive in nature. Few is here negative in nature. Is it clear? A few is positive in nature. Few is negative in nature. Let me tell you the examples like that. Okay, few people attended the meeting. Means it is negative only. Means not sufficient number of people attended the meeting. Few people attended the meeting means not sufficient in number. Okay, that is negative only. If I say a few people, okay, a few people attended the meeting, okay, at least some people attended it, that is a positive sign. Okay, few and a few are countable, little and a little are used with okay uncountable nouns. Okay, little is known here, means not sufficient, not enough. A little is known, means at least some, okay, something is known, like that. A little is positive, little is negative. Okay, little and a little both are used with uncountable nouns. Few and a few are used with countable nouns only. Okay, those are countable pronouns. Few and a few are countable pronouns. Right? Any doubt here? Singular of some, okay, singular of some, okay, or we can't say here. Some means we can simply one, someone or something is singular. Someone or something is singular. Simply some is plural. Right? Guys here. Karim. Right? Some is plural. Okay, someone is singular. Something is singular. Right? Okay. Next also here, errors come in the place of either, neither, each, every, here like that. These are called here distributive pronouns also. Each, either, neither. So when do we use each here? Okay. So between the two persons, each other, when there are only two, we have to say each other. Is it clear? Ramu and Somu are fighting each other. Okay. Is it clear? Generally here to represent, okay, mutual only, mutual, right? Each has his own opinion, right? Each of them, either of them, neither of them, all these are singulars only. Remember that. Each of them is clever. Okay, is it clear? Either A or B, okay, is correct. Means only one is correct. Neither A nor B is correct. Means, okay, A is incorrect, B is incorrect. So always each, either, neither, these are used, okay, these are singulars only. Is it clear? Right? So there were 10 dancers on the stage. Each was dressed. Don't say each were dressed. Each is singular only. So would you like to have tea or coffee? Okay, means you have to prefer either tea or coffee. Only one. Either will do. Thanks. David has 2 pens, but neither writes. Neither means singular only. Neither pen A nor pen B writes. Is it clear? Next. So errors may come in this one also. Okay, in the usage of each, either, neither. Next. Okay, right? Interrogative pronouns. Next one is interrogative pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns. Each other means, okay, when there are only 2 persons, we can say each other, fighting each other. When it is more, okay, when it is between more than 2, we can use here one another. Okay, the students are fighting one another. Ramu and Somu are fighting each other. Generally, each other is between 2, one another is among many. Okay, but each other also here can be used among many sometimes. Next one, interrogative pronouns here. Questions in the questions are who, whom, whose, which, what. Is it clear? Generally, who, whom, whose, these are okay, referred to people only, which can be used to people as well as things. Right? And what can be used only with the things. Who is your chemistry teacher? Which is your torch? What are you reading? Okay. Any doubt here? Yeah. Repeat some. Okay. What is that? Some. Some is plural. Generally, okay, some can be here plural to represent people or to represent things. Here we can use some. Okay. Singular form. Singular form for some is someone or something. Someone or something is a singular form. Only if we use some, okay, it is a plural form. Either we can use some with people, persons, or things. Is it clear? Next one. So, and questions also come in the relative pronouns. Relative pronouns means, okay, to link two, okay, 2 statements here. Okay, we use here these as conjunctions, but these are pronouns. Is it clear? Right? And generally here they represent here the preceding nouns only. This is the doctor who treated me for typhoid. Here who is the relative pronoun because it relates to its preceding word doctor. Guys here, concentrate here. Yeah. Have you met the young man whom Minu is engaged to? So, is it clear? This whom represents its preceding noun, that is young man. That's why here, okay, that's why here these are called relative pronouns. And these the clauses with, okay, which begin with who or whom, is it clear? Right? They represent, okay, they represent here the preceding word only, preceding noun only. This is the doctor who treated me for typhoid. Have you met the young man whom Minu is engaged to? Scientists have find a gene that may be linked to heart attacks. That represents a gene. So remember, okay, in writing also some mistakes will be done. Okay, always when you use here these relative pronouns, remember that they represent here their immediate precedents, which represents partner only. That represents a gene, whom represents this young man. Here, who represents the doctor only. Here also you may misunderstand. Okay, guys, here, right here. Okay, now here, okay, I want to just make alert all of you here. Nandini, just raise your hand. Nandini, Boya Nandini. Right. Yamini, Neturi Yamini, raise your hand. Omasri, Tammu Omasri, raise your hand. Okay. Bhavireddy Ramanita, raise your hand. Bhavireddy Ramanita, raise your hand. She's absent. Bhavireddy Ramanita, raise your hand. Okay, right here. Salonia, Sheikh Salonia. Sheikh Salonia, raise your hand. Give me attendance here. Sheikh Salonia. Salonia, raise your hand. Absent. Okay, Shivanagi Reddy. Shivanagi Reddy, raise your hand. Okay. So guys, now you can drop your hands. Okay, concentrate. You can drop your hands. Family, you can drop. Bhavireddy Ramanita, drop your hand. Okay. Now, because here we are coming to pronouns here. Yeah. And you can unmute also. You can mute also. Okay. Right here. Now all of you participate here. Okay. The man who they thought to be a gentleman is a rogue. The man who they thought to be a gentleman is a rogue. Find out that mistake here. Here, this is here. Whom they thought to be a gentleman. Here in the place of who, it should be whom. It should be whom. Very good. Prasuna, Aparna, very good here. Right? In the place of who, is it here? It should be whom. Okay, whom they thought to be a gentleman, that man is a rogue. So, okay, if you are aware of the, okay, this type of sentence structure, here, okay, even comprehension, reading comprehension will be well, right? The man is a rogue. This is the actual sentence. Which man is the rogue here? Whom they thought to be a gentleman. Whom they thought to be a gentleman is a rogue. Is it clear? Right? So like this here, they may, okay, any doubts? Okay. Next. Shankar is one of the greatest philosophers that has ever lived here. Here, remember, the mistake is here only. So, see, that is the, okay. Shankar is one of the greatest philosophers that has ever lived. So here, that, what do you think of that here? Is it singular or plural? Does it represent Shankar or it represents the greatest philosophers? That represents philosophers or Shankar? Philosophers only. When it is philosophers, that becomes plural. That can be singular as well as plural. in the relative pronouns. Is it clear? In the personal pronoun, it becomes singular, but in the relative pronoun, it can be plural also. So here, when it is that is plural, here instead of have, here it should be have. That have. Okay, that have ever lived. Okay, some greatest philosophers have ever lived. Among them, Shankar is one. Some greatest philosophers have ever lived. Among them, Shankar is one. So here, that represents the greatest philosophers only. So that becomes plural. When that becomes plural, here has becomes a have. That have. Right? So here is the note here. Right? Next one. The prize was given to the girl whom the set stood first. Yeah. Karim, why do you go for had? Had is past now. The greatest philosophers that have ever lived. Ever lived means forever. Past, present, and future also.
But the sentence is showing a past deed, no, sir, actually.
No, here is okay. Shankar is only, no?
Yes, singular.
Yeah. Shankar is only. Right?
Okay, sir.
The philosophers have ever lived. Don't you use have, okay, in present tense?
Yes, sir. Got
Yeah.
it, sir. Got it.
Even for completed actions also, remember, okay, for completed sentences also, we can use a have plus V3 form. I have seen the movie. Is it completed action or incompleted action?
Completed, sir.
Even with completed actions, here we use okay, present perfect, simple past, past perfect. We use three tenses for completed actions. Is it clear? I saw that movie yesterday. When time is mentioned, use a simple past. I saw that movie yesterday. If time is not mentioned here, I have seen that movie. Right? And if it is past in past, I have seen that movie. I had seen that movie before I joined in this college. I had seen that. Okay, past in past. I had seen that movie before I joined in the college. Okay, I will cover them in the tenses here. But here the mistakes are only in the pronouns here. Okay, and agreement with the verb. Okay, next one. The prize was given to the girl whom they said stood first. Okay, here they said comma. Here comma. Here also one comma. You see here. They said is okay, not the part of the sentence actually. Okay, they are taking a pause in the middle. The prize was given to the girl who stood first. Who stood first? That is the actual okay sentence. It was given to the girl who stood first. Here in the place of whom, what should come? Whom. In the place of whom, who should come? Is it clear? So generally here, when we try to understand the native speakers English, okay, we commit mistakes like this only. They said is the not the main part of the sentence. The prize was given to the girl who stood first. The girl who stood first. Okay, right. Next one. Other guys here try. Next one. Okay. My father does not like me going to movies yesterday. My father does not like me going to movies every day. What is wrong here? He does not like me going to movies every day. So why movie is okay. My father does not like me. Why to allow here? You are independent. You have okay. You are independent and you have money. Okay. You need, so here, all of you guys remember that when you read a sentence, first to trace out the verb here. Okay, trace out the verb. What is the verb here? Does not like. Okay, he does not like you or your action. He does not like you or he does not like your activity.
Activity.
Activity only. So here he does not. My father does not like my activity. What is that activity? He does not like my going to movies every day. Okay, my activity. My activity means what is that activity? My going to movies every day. Guys, see that. Okay, in day-to-day English here, when okay, these are the common errors here. We use such mistakes. Okay, we use them in the sentences, and we don't think there is a mistake. Okay. Right here. Very good. Activity. He does not like my activity. What is that my activity? My going to movies every day. My activity means my going to, okay, going to movies. Okay. Right. See this, guys, here. Next. In the same way, here I have one more here. See this 20th exercise, this one. See this 20th question number 20. I hate him talking too much. I hate him talking too much. You hate him or his activity? His activity only. You hate, okay, his activity only, right? Next, you see here. I hate his talking too much. Right. Next one. Okay. What is the next one? Okay. Where are we? Okay, fourth one only still. Right. Fifth one. She was more beautiful than either of her three sisters. Hello? Guys, tell me the answer. When do we use either, neither? Okay, either, neither, or each here between two only. If it is more than two, we have to use every, any, none. Here, note down here. All of you guys here, take this note here. Below fifth one, no, observe this note. Between two, we use each, either, neither as a distributive pronoun. If it is more than two, every, any, none. So what is the answer here? She was more beautiful than any of her three sisters. What is the answer? If between two, between two, we use either, neither. Either, neither, each. Okay. If it is more than two, we use every one of them. Every one of the three boys. every one of the 5 members, any one of the 5 members, none of the 5 members. If it is more than 2, we use okay, these here. If it is between 2, each of them is, either of them is, neither of them is. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Here is also is wrong, I think so, no, sir. She is more beautiful than any of her 3 sisters. She is.
No,
She is beautiful. If she is beautiful in
no,
past,
no.
she'll be.
Okay, in the past only, before our marriage. Okay, no need to think about that one. Okay, here the mistake is either of her 3 sisters is mistake. Why do you think, okay, she is beautiful now? She is more beautiful than, okay, now? Here. Okay, forget about it here. The mistake is either of her 3 sisters is wrong. You have to use any of her 3 sisters. Right? So here, okay, it should be any of her 3 sisters. Okay, in the place of either. This one is the wrong. Okay, even if you want me to change, okay, I will change it. No problem. Is. Okay, right. 6th one, the more you read, the more you will like this book. The more you read what? If you read a newspaper, do you like this book? Okay, here the rule is here. Okay, in the first sentence only you have to use noun. In the second sentence you have to use here pronoun. In the first sentence only you have to use okay, noun. Is it clear? So here, the more you read this book, the more you will like it. Is it clear? The more you read this book, okay. Okay, read this book, okay, and the more you like it, right? The reason is, okay, in the first sentence you can't here leave it, okay, in ambiguity here. The more you read what? Okay, so object is not there here. It is ambiguous. The more you read that newspaper, the more you will like this book here. Can it be? No. So first sentence use, okay, the pronoun, okay, noun. In the next sentence, okay, you can use here pronouns. The more you read this book, the more you like it. Okay. Yeah. Next one, okay. Yes, any doubt here? That book is also okay. In the beginning, how can you use that book? The more you read that book, yeah, how can you? So okay, it is in your hand only. So why to change this into that here? So you, okay, use this book here in the beginning, and here in the second sentence, you in the place of this book keep it only, pronoun only. Next, between you and I, he is a rogue. Between you and I, he is a rogue. Guys, here, can you tell me? Try to translate into your mother tongue. Between you and I, నీవు నేను మధ్యలో, నీకు నాకు మధ్యలోనా? నీకు నాకు అంటే మీ రావాలి. Between you and me, between you and me, okay, he is a rogue. So after between, you can say between him and her. Is it clear? Is it clear? So here it should be me only. Between you and me, he is a rogue. So here you is in the objective case. Okay, here also it should be in the objective case.
So excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, నీకు నాకు మధ్యలో వాడెవడో రోగ్ అంటే ఎలా సార్? I didn't get this thing.
Okay.
Between you and I, he is a roga.
Yeah.
I didn't get this thing, sir.
Yeah. No.
तेरे मेरे बीच में उन्हें रोग कैसा सर? ऐसा समझ
Yeah,
नहीं आया.
that rogue are okay, right? Okay. Is it clear? Okay, in our opinion, okay, हमारे बारे में वो रोग आ रहा. Okay, okay, let it be here. But the thing is here, you and me, between you and me, is a rogue. Okay, next. Okay, Jia can sing better than me. Okay, in the place of Jia, think, okay, she. Jia means, okay, girl only, no? Okay, she can sing better than me. Okay, she is taller than me. Okay, she is cleverer than me. We use this, okay, in many occasions, okay, in the, okay, spoken English. But it is accepted generally. But it is, okay, grammatically it is wrong. So here, okay, guys, let me tell you, she, this is the pronoun, personal pronoun. Here, this is also pronoun, personal pronoun, right? So, in which case it is here she? Objective case or subject case? You don't know what is objective case, what is the subject case. Are we using it in the objective place or subject place? She. We are using in the subject place only. So she is called here subjective case. Her is called the objective case. I is called subjective case. Me is called objective case. Here, okay, let me come to the beginning here. You see here. I is the subject case. Me is the object case. We is the subject case. Means, okay, I will come before the subject. Okay, me has come after the subject. That's why these are called, okay, pronouns in objective case. Is it clear? So here, you will be same in the subject case and object case. Next, he, she is in the subject case. Him and her are in the object case. They is in the subject case. Them is in the object case. Guys, remember, subjective case means they come before the subject. Objective case means they come after the verb. Okay, subjective case means they come before the verb. Objective case means they come after the verb in the place of object only. Right? So you have to remember that one. Okay, so here, okay, she, okay, whenever we compare two persons or things here, they should be in the same case. So actually the mistake is here. Who said here? Any better than I can. Very good. Bhavishya. Correct. Better than I can. Actually, in the place of, what is that here? In the place of me. Bhavishya, you are right here. In the place of me, right? It should be, okay, better than I. So better than I can. So we need not repeat I can. Why we need not repeat here? Can is already there here. She can. So again, we need not say I can. Right? So in this case, I will type one more sentence. Okay. Geeta is taller than me. Here also, here there is a mistake here. Actually, Geeta, it is in subjective case only. So here also, it should be in the subjective case. In the place of me, Actually, here it should be Geeta is taller than I am. Is it clear? So here is there, here I requires am. So Geeta is taller than I am. That is the actual sentence. Any doubt, guys, here in this one? Okay. K. Sai Chandana, raise your hand. K. Sai Chandana, raise your hand. Hello. K. Sai Chandra, online, offline only. I will keep absent like this. Alukuru Chiranjeevi, raise your hand. Kodali Vinita, raise your hand. Hello guys, I am taking attendance. Alukur Chiranjeevi, Vinita Kodala, right here. Okay. Venkata Vaishnavi, absent here. Okay, I will trace out all these absentees. V. Raviteja, not Sripati Tarun, V. Raviteja. Join from yours only. Why from others? Okay. Venkata Naga Lalita. Okay, right. Suresh Vadlamudi. Absent? C from, okay. Now just 2 persons here. Okay. 3 persons here. No response from them. What is the use here? Suresh Vadlamudi absent. Shravani Dasari. Shravani. Raise your hand. Okay. Guys, you can drop your hands now. You can drop. Vinita, you can drop. Tarun, you can drop. Okay, now here. This, okay, I know here, okay, this grammar will be boring only. But I can't help, you need to become perfect in these areas. And all our application. Okay, generally you might have applied here and you might have listened to the theory classes most here in case of nouns and pronouns. Is it clear? Right? Now all of you attempt to 10th one. 10th one. All of you attempt to 10th one. This is the only one of his comments that deserve our attention. What is the answer? So here that represents what? That represents comments or only one of his comments. Here, guys, listen to me. 10th one. This is the only one of his comments that deserve our attention. So here that indicates his comments are only one of his comments. Means that is singular or plural here. Okay, one of his comments. Okay, right. That is singular or plural. Here that is singular only. Right? When that is singular, here verb should have does form. When it is third person singular, verb should be third person singular. Right? What is the answer here? That deserves. that deserves here, right? So next one, that deserves here. That is singular only. It is not representing all comments. Out of all his comments, so it is representing only one. Okay, so that is a singular only. When that is a singular, third person singular. Okay, we need here does form. Deserves. Yes, we have to add yes. Not getting me? Guys, you can ask me. Right. Okay. Next one. Neither of the three candidates are fit for the post. Neither of the three candidates are fit for the post. Guys, it is very common here. I want to answer. 11th one. Is there any error?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, okay, it should be is only. Very good here. Very nice. Okay. And one more mistake here. If it is more than 3, we can't use neither. Each, either, neither, okay, between 2 only. If it is more than 2, every, any, okay, like that here. So in the place of neither, we have to use a none. We have to use a none. So what is the answer here? None of the 3 candidates here. None of the 3. None of the 3. Okay. And again here you have to use here is. Okay. Don't say or. None of the 3 candidates is fit for the post. Guys, always remember none, every, anyone, each, either, neither. Okay. Is it clear? These are singular pronouns only. Is it clear? Anyone, no one. Is it clear? Everyone, someone. All these are singular pronouns only. But when do we use here these here? Okay, between, okay, to select between 2, we use each, either, neither. To select among more than 2, we use every, any, none. Okay, none of these. Neither is not mutual. Neither is not mutual. To select, okay, between 2, we use neither. Okay, neither A nor B. Either A or B. Is it clear? So see this guys here. Okay, we think okay, pronouns are easy only, but when it comes to okay application here, we commit mistakes in this area. Next, okay, both did not go. Both did not go. Who will tell the correct answer here? Okay, even okay, they can receive a gift from me. Okay, in the form of a book or okay, any gift here, a pen at least. Okay, or any interesting, okay, interesting book. Answer guys here, both did not go. Hello guys, challenging. Both did not go. Is there any mistake actually? Hello, who? Hello guys, who are okay active now? Okay. Tarun, you said you are active. Sumana Sri, Sunita, Karnati, Supriya Bodapati, Suresh Vadlamudi. Okay. Tell me what is that? Sumasri. Sumana Sri, huh? Okay, right. Tell me the answer. both of us did not go. Both are both of us okay. Neither of them, why? Neither of them. Why them?
డాడీ చినుకులు పడతాయి ఇది పడతాయి అని వస్తే మాసిపోద్ది.
Them indicates more than two, no? Mahendra Chaudhary, okay, you are okay, nearer. But why did you use them? Adilakshmi, why did you use them? Okay, Ram Subhash, why did you use we?
So Srinivas Reddy, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I hand over?
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, just one last sentence, sir. So here, guys, remember, both did not go. So note that the word both should not be used in negative sentence. Is it clear? Okay, in this place, you can here take it as neither. Neither went. This is the correct sentence. So neither means neither A nor B. So not is coming in, okay, in neither only. And did go becomes went. Did plus go becomes went. Neither went. Not is already there in neither. Is it clear? So did plus go becomes went. So answer is neither went. The rule is here, the word both should not be used in the negative sentence. Right? Okay, guys. Okay. Let us stop. Okay.